Greetings, NDBC Ekekwe. At Tekidia Capital, we just developed a strategic document on how we can explore opportunities within the domain of investing in AI startups. Of course, AI is the main thing now, is the real deal in the terms of entrepreneurial capitalism since ChatGPT was born into this world and now changed the ordinance of market system that every person is talking about AI. AI has these capabilities of changing the ordinance of market system, transforming our economics, and just turning the world upside down for good. And as that happens, we expect new empires of the future to be powered and built by the magical powers that AI has brought through technology. And that means that if you invest in these businesses, there's that potential that you can actually make tons of money. And that means investors must pay attention to what those promises of AI are. And in Tekidia Capital, we have this understanding that this is a special moment. But for us, looking at the concepts that we have actually articulated in our business, we do not really just want to be carried away because of new technology. Our focus is the ability and the capacity to actually fix frictions in the market. In other words, is that startup fixing customers' frictions? Technology, of course, is one of the key elements of fixing these frictions as well. And AI, of course, being an emerging technology that has this potential to do things in a better way, qualifies. It is not just about the algorithms, the mathematics, and the code. We're looking at, do you have the data to actually turn that algorithm into a business solving solution? So if ChatGPT has been born without the data that Microsoft has provided, making it a better business, it would have just been another technology. But what happened here with that data, 6 decades of data that Microsoft provided, it was able to train ChatGPT to make it a category king. And there are really less than 5 companies in the world that can actually provide that kind of data set. I can tell you one thing, that across many universities in the world, there are actually some really great codes, algorithms that can actually outperform ChatGPT. But those universities and companies, possibly, they do not have the data sets that Microsoft provided to ChatGPT. And without that, there is just no way they can actually improve their models and now have that ability to actually transform the market system the way ChatGPT has done. So, as you are thinking about starting an AI company, you must also, of necessity, think, how are you going to get the data? Interestingly, that data is the most catalytic aspect of that business. Unless you just want to go into a technological endeavor, building those models, building those codes, encapsulating those algorithms, and now unable to translate your engineering marvel into something that can actually solve the problems in the market. Nobody will invest in you if that person understands that at the end of the day, it's all about how are you making customers better? How are you fixing their frictions? And how are you solving their problems? So if you are thinking of starting an AI and you want to have a conversation with Tekidia Capital, please just know 2 things. We want to see your engineering strategy, what you want to do. And we also want to understand how you are going to get the data that will actually help you to train whatever model you have. But where you think that you cannot get that data, you don't have access to that data. Why not? There is still the data analytics space, there is still the machine learning space, where we can essentially improve, drive productivity, build efficiency, a market system, and making it possible that we can, keep improving the way we have improving before in the era of ChatGPT. Those are still noble opportunities. Ability to create good codes, optimize the processes, the factors of production, make things better, efficient, and you are going to find success in the market if you can do it. But the big ones of producing something at the scale of ChatGPT, the most important component is actually data. You remove Microsoft, you remove Amazon, you remove Google, you remove Baidu, maybe remove Alibaba, maybe two more other companies in the world, you now begin to struggle. So that is the reason why before you begin to think you want to build the next ChatGPT, ask yourself where that data set will come. ChatGPT would have just been another company if not a Microsoft is anchoring that data set. So let's have that perspective as we move into this Cambrian moment of entrepreneurial capitalism that AI system is bringing into the world of markets. And I'm very confident that as we look at this thing, not just from those physations of let's build the next big technology, rather let's think about how we can solve problems in markets. We now have to look at things at multifaceted, end-to-end, 360-degree understanding of things that are necessary. And those things that are necessary is that we need data in order to actually build this new species of machines for us to get things in the right way before customers will begin to use and pay for them. So we welcome you. If you have something in that space, we're going to have a conversation. And of course, we also want a world that AI is creating right now. Thank you so much.